Do you think that women should be free to walk around topless in public places, just as men can? Why/why not? It's been legal in Ontario, Canada since 1996. I have witnessed exactly 0 women taking advantage of this new freedom. Happens every year during the Pride Parade in Toronto. I've seen it happen exactly once, when it wasn't Pride during Caravana. Philadelphia has a naked bicycle ride where 100 or so people ride their bikes across the city naked. Here's my only experience with the naked bike ride. A guy on a bike shouts to me on my bike, "You should come to the naked bike ride. It's tomorrow." I'm 15. But I did not go to the naked bike ride. I was riding my bike through town when I was 14. I was pretty large for my age, and an army recruiter stopped me and started giving me his spiel about serving my nation, turning my life around, all that. I'll never forget the look on his face when I told him my age or his awkward "Oh, well, have a good day." In Sweden you can get a ticket for going topless as a man actually. What if you're swimming? Do they wear those 30s men's swimsuits? Whether it is illegal or not is decided by the reason the person chooses to be topless. In Sweden it is not illegal per se to even be but naked in public places, but if someone reports it and court finds the action to be made to disturb or harass someone, you will be charged with indecent exposure. This is not common knowledge here, and you will probably be stopped on sight even by an educated cop if you're butt naked. All men go topless on the beach and I would suspect no one has ever been charged for it actually. In most states, they are. And yet if we had another Janet Jackson wardrobe malfunction situation it would be treated as a huge deal. What is technically legal and how society reacts are on 2 very different pages still. Oh yeah, during one of the recent Winter Olympics the woman in the French couple's figure skating competition had a mild wardrobe malfunction where one of her nipples was revealed. It was shown live, then when the rerun aired they had censored it. I thought it was hilarious, because you know the French would have no issue with it. I live in Ontario and I have no issue with it. We can watch blood and gore and rape on day television, but God forbid a nipple shows. I'm a 70-year-old man with boobs, and I don't think I should be allowed to be topless in public. Got to be proud of those titties. I like this comment. It's legal where I live lol, I mean no one does it, but it's still legal. I don't think it's illegal in any European country, and it is quite common, in some countries, for women to be shirtless, for example on a beach, or by a pool. Yeah, it freaked my wife out a little when we went to a beach in Spain and half of the women there were topless. I was just like, it's Europe, they do that here. Lol, my wife was like, frick it, when in Spain, I would do that there if I didn't have Voldemort colored skin. I don't care what others do, as long as I don't have to participate. I have the chest of a 9-year-old boy, so yeah, let's go. What'd you do with his head? You're asking the real questions. On like a beach or water park, yeah, go topless. Just like how being shirtless in other public places is indecent for men, it would be for women. A better question is, should female nipples be censored on TV when male nipples are not censored? Censor female nipples with male nipples. Would it be gay to get a boner from looking at that? Someone do the math. I think that when appropriate a woman should be allowed, yay. Like I don't really enjoy seeing shirtless men in the high street, but on beaches and a hot day in the park then sure, I see no problem with that. I was having this discussion with a friend, and she said there are a lot of unattractive women with really saggy breasts. But my counterpoint is there are also a lot of fat men at beaches, and they don't look any less disgusting. Being subjectively ugly shouldn't be the basis for a legal prohibition. What about objectively ugly? It's not their fault they have 3 eyes. It's not my fault I was born. That may be true, but I need to blame someone, and it might as well be you monstrosity. I would prefer that both men and women remain clothed in public. That being said, if it's legal for a man, it should also be legal for a woman. I agree. I'd say on a beach it should be acceptable. Yes, there are exceptions. I'm also fine with women breastfeeding pretty much anywhere, but do appreciate some discretion. Yes, though I wouldn't recommend it in my country as even in summer it's still a bit chilly. If it weren't for nipples, boobies would be pointless. I appreciate you. I think it's impolite, improper, maybe better, for guys to walk around topless, unless the weather and work calls for it. In those circumstances I have no issue with women doing the same. Agreed. Or maybe a rule against going topless. If you're going to sit in a chair / on the bus or something, it's fine if you're walking around outside, but please don't get seats sweaty. It's kind of like going to the gym and cleaning up after. I think everyone would agree that shirts should be required on a bus. My head says yes. Everyone free. No shame in human bodies. But to be honest, my heart says no. Equality is good, but I would rather men just cover up too. The other day I was on the bus and this overweight older man got on, topless, dripping with sweat, white curly hairs everywhere. Yuck. Don't really wanna see that, or sit next to it. Especially if I was eating or something. Edit. Okay, I wondered if I should clarify the eating comment when I was typing, but thought it wasn't a big deal and people would get the meaning. Apparently not. Should have just explained properly, as all anyone can say now is you eat on the bus. I was referring to the same event occurring in an eating place. As in, a man visiting a cafe or restaurant without wearing a shirt. I then thought, I guess people eat on the bus occasionally, so the point still stands. But overall the point is that anywhere somewhere is eating, they may be even less likely to want to see people in various states of undress. Personally, I have eaten on the bus occasionally if I have no time for lunch, though I only eat non-smelly, non-crumbly foods, but I don't make a habit of it, and it wasn't my main point. Yeah, I'm with you. Yes and no. If men can do it, women should be able to as well. But at the same time it's just gross and unnecessary when you see a man walking around shirtless in a non-beach setting. I don't care how good you look, there are shirts you can wear that cover you up and allow you not to overheat. Edit. Clearly need to make my context clearer. Shirts off for both genders when outside. If you are indoors, put a shirt on. Yeah, why not? But as a woman, I wouldn't do it because our culture can't handle it and the perving would be intense and uncomfortable from some people. In principle there's no problem with it though, and cameras everywhere. People will film you without your consent. I'd just as soon start with getting rid of the social expectation that women need to wear bras. Topless is all well and good, but personally I get chilly and need the clothes. Those who don't, you do you. Let the puppies out. But bras suck. Edit. I'm by no means saying no women should ever wear bras. Those who want to, or have to 100% should. I do, however, feel there is still a social expectation for women to wear them, at least in specific environments, i.e., work, school, because it's considered indecent / inappropriate not to. Some women with smaller, less bouncy chests are able to not wear bras and have no one be the wiser, but it's pretty obvious for others. I can't stand being braless, they feel so heavy without the support. Yeah, me too. I mean, it's awesome if you don't have to worry about what bra to wear with what shirt, because you just don't have to wear a bra. But sadly that's not an option for me, and my boobs aren't even large. To be clear from the start, this is actually legal in most of the USA. That said, I agree that it should be legal. It's a nipple. We've all seen them. Barring terrible accidents, we all have to. Not one person in human history has ever been damaged by the sight of one. Consequently, I can think of no reason, other than fetishization, that women should be legally different from men in this regard, and the fetishization is self-perpetuating, as long as it's taboo. Well yeah, why should men be able to walk around half naked, but women need to cover up? Yeah, we got tits, so men can have big nipples and a lot of fat, and it doesn't look so far off, but once again, that's still okay. You know how many times I just felt like taking off at least my shirt on hot summer days in public? Literally thousands. But even being in your bra in public is seriously not okay, and once again, men can walk around shirtless without a problem. Totally unjustified. Yay, but everyone laughs at fat topless men. Also, if you take off your shirt in public just about anywhere other than a beach / pier, you're a weirdo. Don't be that shirtless dude tweaking out in a Walmart just because it's legal to. Nobody wants to see that regardless of gender. Women in my city fought for the right, got it, but never actually use this right. It's still nice having the option to whenever you choose. Let me know what you think about women being topless in public in the comment section below. If you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a like and hit that subscribe button. I will be uploading every day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.